More news coming in. Tahawwur Rana brought to India in a special plane. NSA Ajit Doval monitors Tahawwur's extradition. Plane with Rana to halt at an undisclosed location. Rana being brought to India in a special plane to be produced before the NIA court for custody tomorrow. A special plane of India has taken off from the US with 2611 co-conspirator Rana for India under watch of multiple agencies. Is supposed to reach India by late evening today or latest by early morning tomorrow is what our sources are indicating. The plane will also take a halt in between at an undisclosed location on its way back. Rana will be produced first before an NIA court tomorrow for custody and interrogation by international agencies concerned. The entire operation is being monitored by the NSA and the agencies concerned. 2611 Mumbai terror attack mastermind Rana is going to be brought to India, possibly late night or early morning tomorrow. I'm going straight across to Ashutosh Mishra, getting in more details, joins us from the NIA office. Ashutosh, what else are you picking up? As far as this entire procedure is concerned, what's going to happen once he lands in the country? Where is he going to be taken? I know a lot of it, is in a shroud of secrecy, though. But what is the information that you have as of now?
Well, the magnitude of this achievement by the Indian authorities after 1.5 decades, more than 1.5 decades, extradition of Tahawwur Rana, this success and looking at his role that he played critically, there could be also this secrecy. That's why exactly being maintained and looking this safety of Tahawwur Rana and the entire investigation process, because once he is in custody of the Indian authorities, then the different agencies, including the RAW, the NIA, the IB, all these agencies will question him. The interrogation will go further. Right behind is the NIA headquarters. Of course, they have a safe cell, safe houses. There are also speculations that the authorities have asked Tihar and Yarwada jail and the Mumbai Arthur Road jail to be fully prepared. And remember, let me tell you one example, and that I personally witnessed in 2016. It was arrest of Chota Rajan, the underworld don in Indonesia, at the Bali airport. When he was traveling, he was detained. The information that was, since he was wanted by Interpol, the information was given to the Indian agencies. All these Indian agencies, the diplomatic, all these system that reached Indonesia. In fact, we were able to go and see Chota Rajan. Then all around traveling, we were able to question him, ask questions to him. We had such a close access. Even in the lockup, we used to sit right outside the lockup of Chota Rajan. But the moment he was brought to India in a cover at Delhi airport, no one was able to see how Chota Rajan looks like. That was the kind of secrecy that was maintained by the Indian authorities, and also the protection cover that was maintained. Now here, compared to Chota Rajan, Tahawwur Rana is one of the most wanted for Indian authorities, will be brought in such a cover security. So potentially it will be very difficult to speculate, or even the sources would maintain secrecy looking at the kind of situation that it is. Tahawwur Rana's extradition, the kind of questioning that is required. So yes, as far as keeping him at the safe locations are concerned, that will be primary concern of these agencies. There will be, of course, since all these information will be classified, the secrecy will be maintained. But if we see the kind of arrangement that is being, of course, NIA has quite potential and a very, one of the most powerful agency, has this kind of safe houses to protect, its accused, and also the kind of arrangements required to question one of the terrorists, the most wanted terrorists like Tahawwur Rana. So it will be very difficult to anticipate. Of course, once the extradition process has been completed, the formalities have been completed, as and when he is handed over, probably there will be information from the US side. US media would be reporting to it. So we will have at least some information when and as and when he's getting deported. Once he reaches to India, even remember when he need to be produced to the judicial authorities, like we have seen in the case of Chota Rajan, he was not taken to court, but it will be all done through the virtual court proceedings with the NIA court, specific designated NIA court. So it is very likely that he will have a public exposure. He will be brought to public, and it will be maintained totally in a secret manner.
Thanking you for the moment, Ashutosh, getting us up to speed with those details as far as the extradition of Tahawwur Rana to India is concerned, landing today or tomorrow. And there's going to be strict protocol that's going to be followed as far as the high-profile prisoner here is concerned.